Men don't have cats. Women don't have dogs. People have heard the saying through the ages. But do you know why? Many girls like to keep dogs. It's just because dogs are big. Feeding by your side will give you a full sense of security. And dogs are very loyal animals. Will not betray yourself. But if it wasn't for the camera recording, you may not be able to imagine. Dogs do this. The woman in the picture is taking her dog for a walk. The dog was so excited that he couldn't extricate himself, even forgetting the existence of the master. Playing around in the quagmire. Completely disregarding the owner's feelings. Take a look at this beautiful woman. Already embarrassed. Energetic large dog. Not so easy to feed. Just a little bit of liveliness. Countless people were persuaded to quit. If you don't like it a little bit, the dog will act like a demon. Howling at home. The woman wants to stop them. It turns out there's no use for anything at all. Faced with this situation, the woman's heart is broken. How can this be done? And here's what's even more unbearable. These dogs have nowhere to release their energy. The last door, the wife's, was placed on top of the demolition. A woman has a busy day outside. I really want to go home and rest. And then I saw this scene at home. Immediately feel big head. Parrots not only have beautiful feathers, and he was deeply loved by his master abroad. Can you believe it? Sometimes, their brains will always come up with something weird. Funny thing, but the cat is resting. I didn't expect this parrot to have nothing to do. He actually put his paw on the cat's head. And it makes people wonder, is this the wisdom of being foolish? Or do you want to play the domineering president and be handsome? The parrot here is even more arrogant. When the owner brought it home, I didn't expect this guy to regret it. Also, I don't know if it's because I haven't been out for a long time. Crazy. So when the master came home, this guy? Express your inner thoughts quickly. The master doesn't even have time to talk back. Look at his swearing behavior. The owner doesn't know what to do. Although, parrots are also very spiritual animals. Can skillfully imitate various sounds. But the owner didn't expect his own parrot. I gathered with my companions yesterday to chat. I don't know if I'm talking about the master behind my back. So the owner quietly approached the vicinity. Unexpectedly, after the owner heard it, I couldn't stop laughing. It turns out that these two parrots, they are getting together to fall in love, whispering. The act of whispering is simply adorable. Rats crossing the street, everyone shouts. This uninvited guest came to the foreigner's house a while ago. He quickly closed the door and beat the mice, but was bitten by a mouse. But foreigners did not pay attention. I didn't go to the hospital to deal with it. Who knows, in the next few days, the foreigner felt a nausea. This will definitely not be good for foreigners. Reminds me of rabies. So do mice. Because there are many germs in the body, so it can be transmitted to humans. It's completely preventable. Therefore, the bitten person requires immediate treatment. A disease caused by a virus entering the nervous system. Fortunately, the foreigner arrived in time. That didn't make a bigger mistake. Coincidentally, the men here also like to prank mice. When he discovered that rats had broken into his home, always used various methods to drive him away. Because of the man's slutty operation today, when he went to the fields, he was bitten by a rat. After the injection, men have a sense of revenge. Don't laugh next. Men immediately called on the whole village of dogs to take revenge. Watch as the man leads them into the field. The dog went crazy looking for mice. It seems that the mouse is going to die this time. Although it is said that dogs and mice are nosy, but dogs are extraordinary. It's better at catching mice than some cats. Facing a sleepy master. Pets in the house. What would be a funny reaction? Adam ran excitedly to his master. Seeing the master sleeping soundly, he helplessly walked left and right on the sofa, facing the pet owner who can't wake up even if he calls. The German Shepherd could only lie by the side and wait quietly for him to wake up. It was a funny scene, compared to German Shepherd. And here's the feather, excited to jump to the master's bedside. Kiss the master non-stop. Seeing the master turn his head away. It costs a few cents. The sight in front of you makes you laugh out loud. Finally, the master can't get up. The husky jumped directly on the owner and harassed him. The owner's beauty was awakened. It's hard to sleep now. Compared to these enthusiastic dogs, the cat's actions are obviously a lot warmer. The owner forgot to put cat food on the cat when sleeping. Next, hold back your laughter. The cat comes to the owner. Pull it on the head non-stop. The owner woke up with his hair tousled, looking at the cat helplessly. Awareness is the realization of one's own negligence. The owner has no choice but to get up. After seeing the way these pets wake people up, and this woman was trying to sleep on purpose, the cat at home sees him like this. I can't watch it anymore. You still want to play tricks with me? The next second, lick it directly at the owner. This is a way to wake up the owner. Facing an enthusiastic cat, the owner is really overwhelmed. This is too funny. Men's riverside fishing. Unexpectedly, he was stunned by the scene in front of him. when he caught a fish and was about to finish. I just found out that I caught a big guy. But what was unexpected was, around this big fish, surrounded by countless small fish, they all cling to the big fish, desperately trying to pull it back into the water. Only then did the man realize, it might have been their mother who fished them up. And they're doing it their way. Save mother. I have to say this scene is really touching. In life, surprising things happen everywhere. The man dragged a big fish ashore. Behind him, it was followed by a huge guy. When I saw it clearly, I realized it was a crocodile. It turns out that crocodiles are the same as men. I've been eyeing this fish for a long time. So I jumped out of the water and crawled to the shore to find food. And here a guy catches a big fish. The scene in front of him made him dumbfounded. I saw that his mouth was wrapped with fish hooks. This miserable appearance is really unbearable. I don't know under such conditions. How did he survive? When the man removed the hook for him, this guy still hasn't stopped resisting. It seems that he is also in unbearable pain. I have to say those anglers are so cruel. How much does the water tower love to eat fish? The owner gave it a cut piece of salmon. The water tower and its companions gobbled it into their mouths. In the face of such a greedy water tower, the owner is also full of indulgence. What can you do? If you like it, pet it. This day, the master has prepared another big fish for the water tower. After seeing the fish on the plate, the water tower can't sit still, pouncing in front of me excitedly. But I don't know where to start. Look at his flustered behavior. Makes you laugh out loud. And on this day, the owner has prepared an unexpected one for the water tower. Surprise while he was asleep. He actually stuffed a big fish into the arms of the water tower. The sleeping water tower is still completely unaware. But in the dream, I vaguely felt that there was something under me. Here we go. The water tower held him tightly in its arms. I'm afraid this big fish will run away. The behavior of this water tower is also very interesting. The water towers of wildlife. The main sources of food are these. Don't look far. Flexible movements in the water. But in the face of the arrest of the water tower, there is no possibility of escape at all. Let the water tower catch the direct in situ expenditure. More water towers after successful hunting. And he walks out onto the street. People in rural areas flaunt their trophies. This little guy is really weird. It's hard not to like it. It turns out that hedgehogs can also be fed as pets. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, who would have thought that hedgehogs could be so cute as children? Look at how soft and cute he is. It makes you want to touch it. Although hedgehogs have spikes. But face your master. They are still very kind. Obediently cooperate with the master. When taking a shower and soaking in water, little hedgehog curled up. Don't mention how cute it is to look motionless. Even the little water tower at home. Seeing such a cute animal, I couldn't help but want to come up and say hello to him. But it was only embroidered a few times. But he was stabbed to hide. But I can't stand the curious little water tower. Still doesn't mean to stop. I believe what you don't know is, when the hedgehog is born, it's pink all over. Even thorns are soft. It looks really cute. After seeing the real little hedgehog, master can't help it anymore. Steal it out and play while the mother hedgehog is not paying attention. It was discovered by the vigilant mother hedgehog. There are fewer children in the pot. This is the pearl of his own palm. Run to the master. Take away the child he stole. Look at the way he takes care of the baby. I can't help but laugh. This is too cautious. What about such an arrogant brown bear? After seeing the farm unguarded, he came outside the farm with excitement on his face. Open and honest against the master's pig, trying to steal it. I have to say that this guy is also really smart. He actually looked directly at a little pig. I thought it was something that was within reach. However, what he didn't expect was, when he picked up the piglet and tried to escape, turns out he's a heavyweight. I spent half a day messing around in place. Still didn't pick this guy up. The pork that sees this mouth can't be eaten. I really pissed the brown bear off. After some tossing, finally put it back. In fact, these guys are typically simple-minded. Well-developed limbs. Brute force but no wisdom. So when they get into trouble, such an embarrassing scene. A brown bear escaped from prison on the street. Seeing myself on the verge of being free. But in the next second, he fell into despair. A man suddenly fell from the sky. Blocked his way. In the face of this front and rear attack, he has no choice. You can only bite the bullet and hit the men's area. Just as he rushed up, the man kicked him against the wall. Bears, these humans are so violent. Mother's love is great. Different animals show motherly love. There are also differences. Just like the hens of the owner below, they are caring for their children. Also out of instinct and nature, look at this hen. After spotting a venomous snake running into his yard, so he put his life in front of the cub. This protects the side of the chick. People don't want to stay and want to pay tribute to him. But in front of him, it's a venomous snake. I didn't expect him to be able to do it without hesitation. It can be seen that the chick has been regarded as the heart of the hen, and the hens here teach people a lesson. People have never seen such a ferocious eagle. He actually wanted to take advantage of it not to be attacked by the hen. Just then, the old hen was furious. It is necessary to teach the eagle a hard lesson. Just because of a bunch of chicks. I still need his protection. See, the old hen didn't spare his share. People can't help but worry about the eagle. Who made his end so miserable? I wanted to eat meat. But he was hit by the hard mouth of the hen. Was pressed to the ground and rubbed. And on the other side. This mother hen is also rain or shine. When it rains heavily. He threw all the chicks into his arms. Look at his unwavering eyes. Enough to see the greatness of mother's love. Many netizens don't want to eat chicken after reading it. The crocodile is in a hurry and dares to bite anything. Elephant is not attentive. The crocodile bit his nose. The crocodile bites the river. Even the elephants wailed in pain. Subconsciously retreating elephant. At this time, you can only trust your partner. And they're interrupting the crocodile. Watching a herd of elephants immediately surrounded himself. The crocodile can only flee in a hurry. The elephant is a vengeful sidekick. Encounter the crocodile again. He's not as good-natured as he used to be. Lift your leg and step on the crocodile. Tons of weight on the body. If the crocodile doesn't die, it has to lose half its life. The crocodile has just hunted food and is ready to enjoy it. The leopard smells and comes. Can't you share this fresh food? The leopard roars to get close to its prey. But the crocodile won't stop in front of its prey. Watching the leopard get closer, you rushed out directly to scare the leopard away. I really don't know how amazing it is to dare to rob me. Eating crocodiles that are good at ambushing in water often catches prey that comes to drink. The diker is still struggling after being thrown into the water. He doesn't give up, he wants to survive at this moment. Better understand the principle of responding to changes with immutability. The crocodile was even more blinded by him. The antelope suddenly struggled. The crocodile didn't expect. This wave of surprise attacks by antelopes is very real and works. Horse. Eating grass in the sun. The crocodile understood the crooked mind by the side. Bite the horse's leg directly. And the frightened horse stomped on it. Fish skull in the middle. The crocodile thought to himself, no wonder it hurts so much.